Carter is a really great film about two brothers, told from the perspective of the younger brother as he sort of slowly discovers that his older brother is hiding his sexuality. I thought that the brother relationship in this film was done excellently. It was really believable and just relatable, seeing how the younger brother just wants to be included in the older brother's life and how much he wants to be like his older brother, and he admires his older brother, and the older brother just wants nothing to do with him. Like, I see that all the time. And to have this story along with that relationship, I thought that was a really interesting thing to explore here, while the younger brother is sort of at the age where you're discovering things about yourself and the world, and you're going through puberty and all these changes. And for him to have the person he looks up to be hiding something like this, I just thought it was a great point in his life to realize this and explore it, and for this film to be set in this time of his life and in this relationship was a really cool thing to explore that I've not seen before. And even at the end, I thought that it could keep going and show us more about how they dealt with this. So I thought, yeah, any film that leaves you wanting for more is a great film. I thought that the entire family dynamic was really well done. The chemistry between the actors was just so believable as a family. You know, a family that loves and cares for each other, but also it's a family dynamic. They're brothers, and the mom getting fed up, and the dad, everything just went together very well. So I thought it was a really interesting perspective and something I haven't seen in an LGBTQ film before, and I loved that this film explored that.
I think Carter was very well done. I really liked the two actors who played the brothers. I think they both did a really good job. And a part that I really loved was the cinematography. Like, I feel like there's a lot of really interesting shots and camera movements that I really liked in general the entire time. And I think it was very good. And the music was good too. I just think it was overall very solid.
I thought the perspective on Carter was really interesting in terms of having it from the younger of the brothers, and I think it worked really well because it kind of shows this coming of age into the expectations of society and family members, and sort of the confusion that comes with identity, and also the sort of external presentation of the one character and the kind of internal conflict. And I think it did a really great job in a really short amount of time and relatively low dialogue to explore all of these themes of feeling alienated due to identity from one's own self and family, and all the really key relationships. So I think that was really cool that it was able to explore that within the dynamics of a short film, limited cast, and very minor dialogue. Great job.
This film is called Carter. This is quite a touching short. A teenage boy named Carter has a strained relationship with his older brother, Jackson. He discovers the truth about his older brother's relationships, and all the performances were so believable, from Carter's gruff dad, his oblivious mom, his annoyed brother, and his own insecure teenage self. The location of the suburban home was very fitting, and the eerie synth music really worked. Lots of subtle camera work, notably of the brothers staring at themselves in the mirror at different times. Great film. Check it out. Carter.
I just finished watching Carter. From the opening shot, you immediately know what this relationship is. You know that it's older brother, younger brother, and that's great. I love it when a short film starts off and it lets you know exactly what the relationship is and what the dynamic is. So that was fantastic. I thought this was shot really well. I definitely believed that the two of them were brothers. They had that little antagonistic relationship going on with each other. Yeah, the clueless parents, it kind of made sense too, and how they were more a little bit involved in Jackson's life than they were in Carter's. Everybody acting wise did such a great job in this. This had a good storyline. It was that coming of age story. And I thought that the filmmakers, everybody did great. I really enjoyed it.
All right, I just finished watching Carter, which I thought was a very interesting construct and examination of gay identity, especially because it was coming from the younger brother's angle, from Carter's angle towards Jackson. I hope I'm correct there. The dynamic is sort of very insular and reflective for both characters. They spend a lot of time staring at the mirror and having both their parents sort of being, mainly the mother, not really being that conscious, and the father sort of not being that built emotionally to be dealing with a gay son. And I thought the conflict of a gay identity and having to be secretive about it while playing it out in your parents' house is a very natural and realistic construct. And Carter's and Jackson's sexual identity and confusion were both reflected in a lot of interesting ways with each other, especially in terms of how they were constructed visually in contrast with one another, in particular in the ending, which sort of blended both of their struggles when Carter found out, or Carter saw what he already knew was going on with Jackson in the room. I thought this was just crafted with a level of intent that really came through to me, especially as someone that might not be always involved in this type of cinema. And it made it seem very relatable and open to the struggles of finding yourself and becoming yourself while existing in an environment that isn't really supportive and conducive of that. So in the end, I thought it was quite well done, and it was clearly crafted with a level of passion and detail that came through to me. So I liked it.